Yeah. Starting to feel like Wednesday again. Absolutely love it. Y'all know what it is. Attitude Era Podcast. Wednesday Night Wars. Y'all see my guy to my right, or maybe your left, depending on how you're looking at the screen. That's my guy, your favorite wrestler's favorite podcaster. If you think you're famous, I keep messing it up. If you think your favorite wrestler is famous and he ain't got a picture with Gamage, they ain't as famous as you think they is. And y'all know what it is. The man who needs no introduction. I just have to say it's one time for the one time. The undisputed podcast champion of the world. Whew. King HP. Y'all know what it is. Absolutely love it. Wednesday Night Wars. We got a goodie. How you feeling, Gamage, on this Wednesday night?
Not too bad. The weather's getting a little warmer. It's not in the negative, so it's looking great right now.
I like it. You like it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Warm weather is good. Yo, interestingly enough, right? We like to have debates, and I thought this was a good topic. I think, you know what I'm saying, based on some of the where I saw this at, I don't even remember where I took it from, but it's a conversation starter. And we need your opinion. So as y'all tap in, as y'all come in, definitely hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like, share the broadcast. But we got a question. Bret Hart has recently become the topic of conversation again. The question is, and we know this Attitude Era podcast, so we're going to talk some Attitude Era, John. Bret Hart, and I quote, let me slide these panties to the side. Boom, here we go. The Kliq. Now, for those, if you on this podcast, you got to know who the Kliq is, and if you don't, that's Triple H, Kevin Nash, aka Diesel, Shawn Michaels, Heartbreak Kid, Scott Hall, aka Razor Ramon, and X-Pac, Sean Waltman, 6-Pac, 1-2-3 Kid, however you want to call them, right? My man said they were a cancer in the dressing room, all of them. Anyway, it was a cancerous environment with those guys, blah, blah, blah. What they did more negative than positive to the business. Now, I got to ask. I got in proper fashion. I got to ask, did they hurt the business? You see that bottom part right down there? Did they hurt the business? Did they help the 90s era? Let's get your comments. We got to go to a Gamage. Let me get your first thoughts, your first opinions.
So here is my question. Are we including not past, but the actions they've done that have led to future?
We got to include all of it.
We're doing everything?
We got to include all of it, brother.
If we're doing everything, I would say both.
Okay, what you mean? So we talking about the 90s right now, right? They did. You heard my man. My man said they were a cancer. You say they are both. Let's start with your negatives.
Oh, the negatives first?
Start with the negatives. You want to get the negative, or you want to go positive?
I'll give you one positive, then we'll speak on the negative, because it could collapse later. So the first positive. Hold on. So you see this?
Oh, hold on. Let's put you on the big screen.
Do we see this? I would wear it, but I'm trying to save this for something right now. But we see the NWO, right?
Oh, I thought we was looking at the complex.
Yeah. I mean, that's who made the sweatshirt.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, so I'm only showing that to say this. Without the Kliq, there is no NWO.
Okay.
And I'll speak more on that later. That's just the one positive I wanted to mention. Now for the negative, there is a lot of controversy that came with just off Shawn Michaels alone. Never mind Triple H. Shawn Michaels alone. Holy shit. There was a lot of controversy when it came to them. Especially if you do want to include what was it, the curtain call? That's when they
Curtain
all,
call.
yeah. So just the controversy that we knew publicly they were doing. We're not even talking about behind the scenes that we found out later.
I don't even need my notepad for this. Okay. I'm cool with that, right? I'll start with my positives. Right? I think that's an outlandish comment. If you tell me that the Kliq hurt the business, right? Let's look at the landscape. The Kliq forms a la circa 94, right? HBK, Razor's in the WWE. I believe X-Pac is also, give or take the dates, right? Shawn and Diesel are very instrumental in this time, right? They come over based off the Vinny Vegas character. Shawn got, they asked for the release. We know how that goes. They are super instrumental in keeping the WWE mid card at first alive, right? And I'm gonna say this, right? Because the Kliq, I feel like there's comparisons to even like us, right? If you were to say we were negative, I'd be like, nah, we, Gamaj, this is me and you, right? We don't need nobody else, right? But when we get them, it's a bonus, right? Now, I just had to plug that because y'all know what it is. I'm the undisputed champ of the world. So I just always got to take little shots at Z because y'all know who runs shit over here. I just have to do that. Every so often, I just got to do it. I take my little shot at Z because why not, right? But when I think about what the Kliq is doing.
First, a message from our sponsors. The following message has been officially approved by the Dropout Committee. Please enjoy the show.
Damas y caballeros, hoy recibes mensaje del único, el más alto, el más guapo, el mejor rapero del mundo y el savior de battle rap. Z, el Dropout!
Yes. Indeed. Welcome, wrestling fans from around the globe. Welcome, battle rap enthusiasts, and welcome to the only three friends that King HP has that tunes into everything he does. Welcome to a special episode of the Attitude Era Podcast, Wednesday Night Wars, and welcome to the first ever story time with Z the Dropout. And oh, we have a great story today. You see, today we have the story of this podcast, this world of the Dropout. And once upon a time, there was a vision of a place where wrestling fans could go, battle rap fans could go. They could talk about battle rap. They could talk about wrestling and have a good old time. And do you know who made that vision come possible? Why are you looking at him? It was Z the Dropout. But then the villain of our story came along, a fake king. A fake king who wanted to be a real king, who saw this platform and said, I could have it myself. And this fake king, excuse me, I'm thirsty, I'm parched, I'm sippable. You see, everyone gets sippable every now and then. They get a little thirsty and they just need, so excuse me for a second. And you see this fake king, he got sippable as well. In fact, he got a little too sippable. It made him do these crazy things, these wacky things, and it made him challenge the real king. And at this point in the story, boys and girls, this is where I would like to give you a happy ending and say, of course, the end. But it was over for you, and already the end when you challenged me a month ago, HP. And if you really think this is gonna, fuck up. Oh no, I was just doing an HP impression from the first battle rap we had. You think you can battle with me? You think you can go from that to the king? You dare to stare at the man with the hair and try to take this chair? This chair that you know how I got, you know what I went through to acquire it, you could never. The only time you'll see this chair is when I swing it into your face to bash you into this street fight we're gonna... But you know what? That's enough shouting for me today. Oh, there'll be plenty of time for that when we get to this battle, that you have the balls to think you can win after that last Dallas Cash performance that was ass. And we'll see what happens then when HP challenge Z on AE. Salazar.
Entonces prepárese. Prepárese por este nuevo capítulo en su vida. Prepárese por Wednesday Night Wars.
Yes, yes. Don't worry. I'm here. Don't worry. I heard the chatter. I heard the talk. I heard the conversation. I'm here to save the conversation. Don't y'all worry. Jamal's on mute like always, but I can hear his excitement, even though it's on mute. That's how excited he is. I see you, HP. You thought
So we hacking now.
So we hacking. How is we hacking you? I'm gonna hack my own shit. You hacking me. I'm taking back. This is the takeover. I seen it in the chat. Hashtag the takeover. Quick vibes, y'all know what it is. We got the latest build up in here. Come on now. The Grogu with the hovergram. The Grogu with the hovergram.
You know what I'm saying? You get your little hand clap of praise.
Oh, I appreciate that. I didn't even know we had effects now. I like it. I like it. We got claps.
You get a little hand clap of praise, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get back to this work because I'm gonna get back to Z in a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be. But this is the issue right here. For those just tapping in, tuning in. The Bret Hart quote, basically, they were toxic in the 90s. Did they hurt the business, help the 90s era, or both? Gamaj just said that he thinks it's both, right? And I was just trying to start, and I was trying to use some references before I was rudely interrupted, but hey, life happens, you know what I'm saying? But what I was going into was with the Kliq in the 90s, Bret drops that title to Diesel. Diesel keeps it for a year. They did say that was one of their lowest numbers. But let's be clear. That sets the WWE up for a future that's insane. Because one, it builds their competition. They don't know it, but it does. They also got guaranteed money that Bret Hart himself went to WCW and took. He capitalized on that. His career got cut short, but he capitalized on that same toxicity that he didn't have to. He didn't have to. He could have stayed in WWE.
Wait, so can we just recap real quick? Who are exactly the people being called out right now for being toxic?
Oh, so it's it's the squad, it's the Kliq, it's the Diesel.
Everyone in this picture.
Yeah. Bret said specifically, let me go ahead and slide these panties back. Boom. Right. He said they were a cancer in the dressing room, all of them. It was a cancerous. Oh, shout out to Pro Wrestling Stories on Facebook. That's where I got it from. Certainly those guys that more negative than positive to the business. Now, I don't know if some people are aware of this. I think Diesel and Razor are some of the first guys to start the guaranteed money contracts, which, for better or for worse, that didn't do too well for WCW in the end. But at one point, it was Bret capitalized on that.
Okay. My bad. Was you done?
Oh, no.
Wait, can you put the picture right up again real quick?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, brother.
Okay, let me see this real quick. Yeah, that's perfect. So first of all the way to the right, we got X-Pac wearing a hat like I don't even know how. Then we got a Razor Ramon with the maddest face ever and a mullet. We got Shawn with a fucking suit vest with the sleeves cut off, trying to flex. A 7-foot giant in a flannel, and Triple H trying to look royal. This is the most toxic group of people I've ever seen in the history of my life. I would be surprised if they weren't toxic, just visually. If this was a high school, I would walk in, I'd be like, those are the assholes for sure. And the thing is, assholes are usually kind of popular and shit. So when I also look at Shawn Michaels, I've said before, is my favorite wrestler ever. Triple H runs WWE now. So clearly they must have been doing something good. But the thing is, I think Sean has to be kind of separated from this, even though I'll be the first to say Sean might be the most toxic out of all of them. Look at just even in that picture, look at this. That's a toxic motherfucker. You can see it. But the person missing from here is Hulk Hogan. Like, I think he's the one with the whole NWO shit that kind of brings that toxicity to another level. I don't get why he got excluded.
Well, the Kliq was a specific group, just like BSK was Savio Vega, Yokozuna, Undertaker, Godfather. It was like a clique, like your friends. Like, this is who hung out backstage. Even in NWO, they were never like friends like that. Like, they were associates, obviously, clearly, but they weren't hanging out, living life together. But these guys were. You know, they were doing things in the business that had never been done before. Yeah, the curtain call was bad for business. It broke kayfabe. Probably one of the first. You know what's funny? They broke kayfabe, but nobody really knew about it until the WWE told us about it. You see what I'm saying? Because there was no internet like that. So when they did that, they put it out there. There was no Twitter for us to go to, and everybody who was in the event just posted it. WWE showed us that. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think they're very. I can see how they could be a cancer, but let's say the Hart Foundation clique of guys who Bret was running with, which was like Brian Pillman. His brother had passed by the late 90s. British Bulldog, Anvil. Let's say they had political control in the back, and they got to run things. Does the WWE prosper?
That's what I was going to say. They're toxic, but it's also like one of the greatest times in wrestling, right? So what do we say? But here's the thing. Bret Hart is also kind of sensitive. We do have an interview with Bret Hart up on Attitude Era. Go check it out. I was looking at our catalog. We got a lot of really crazy interviews, y'all. Y'all got to check it out. But what kind of toxic did he get into? Did he get into specifics? Was he like, yo,
No,
he beat me up. They used to bully me, give me wedgies. What kind of toxic?
No, they weren't doing that to Bret. Like, Diesel and Bret actually have a pretty good relationship. Even though they had some great matches together, it is displayed on cam at certain points in certain interviews during their feud where Diesel will make certain comments and Bret will start laughing, breaking character. Like, they've always had a good relationship. Him and Scott Hall, I don't think there's any negativity there. Plenty. I don't think he cares for Sean Waltman, X-Pac, 6-Pac, 123K, whatever you call him. Now, Sean and Triple H.
Yep, that's really where it lies.
Hey, you want to talk about... Now, we know they reconciled, but Bret never reconciled with Triple H. Never. Like, even recently, remember SummerSlam? He had nasty words about Triple H because they said they invited him and didn't have seats for him. And he was like, great. Yeah, you invited a man to come sit it so they could be seen, and then you didn't have seats for him. And remember, he was like, but you
tried to make him buy a ticket.
Yeah.
You gotta buy a ticket,
but they provided seats for other wrestlers, which Bret Hart named. And he wasn't mad at the wrestler, but it was like, what? You know, that's not how it's ever been. So Bret kind of got the Triple H is the face of wrestling now. And I think he's never forgiven Triple H. I don't think he's ever. I don't even know what Triple H, well, he was part of Montreal Screwjob.
Let me say something, though, real quick, because you're saying a lot right now. I got to say, as much as I've said this before, I don't think Bret is in the league of something like Shawn Michaels at all. But personally, no, he's not, bro. Shawn Michaels is another league. Don't even do that bullshit, Jerry. It's too. Not this time. Let me just say this. Hold on with the bullshit. Let me just say this real quick.
You're getting my blood pressure goes up when you say crazy.
Our round isn't even done. You cutting off.
Go ahead. We ain't supposed to talk through the rounds. I gotta hear you better.
Yeah. Put those on. Because what I'll say is if I was working in a company and there was some little asshole who was always just an asshole to me, got on my nerves, and then I was like, man, one day he's gonna get his comeuppance, you know what I mean? And then he marries like the boss's daughter and becomes the boss of everything. I would be so tight too. So I understand where Bret's animosity comes from. Jerry got on goggles and shit, man. Okay.
I ain't got a flag to throw, but we black and it's Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. We're going to throw a pick in honor of my brothers who have gone before me.
Okay.
I didn't really catch everything that brother had to say, but I can see it's some bullshit. Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels.
I don't know how you seen with those fake ass glasses on. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm not gonna cut off your round. Go ahead.
If Bret was not so bitter, I think way more people would mention him as being one of the goats. They always mention Shawn because Shawn is in a place now where he's very likable. He's kind of redeemed himself, not on camera, is in the ring because he was always a leading tier guy since he got into the mid cards. They spoke very highly of him, but behind the scenes where he was a complete asshole. Pill popping, a lot of times very incoherent, going on TV.
What's the point of this rant? Just to hate on Shawn? You just hating on Shawn?
But it's not.
Shawn,
it's that Shawn made the rounds and did the work to say, "Look, I'm sorry." He even told Bret, "I'm sorry" on live TV, and they patched it up. But then Shawn goes like, "There's a video out right now on Twitter where they gave Bret a box to sign of what's those little dolls, the little box dolls with the big heads that look like bobbleheads.
Funko,
right? It's a Funko for the Iron Man match of him and Shawn, and he seen that Shawn signed it, and he slid it back to the dude. Nah, I'm not signing that just because Shawn signed it. It's that type of stuff that makes its way around the internet that people see and go, you might have been, you know what I'm saying? Talent can get you so far. Personality and likability can up you or it can down you. And in Bret case, they're in ring, they're 1A and 1B, bro. You can't name a bad Bret match.
1A and 1B?
1A and 1B, bro.
I'm mad at you for even thinking that. Not for saying it. For even conjuring up the thought to say it is what I'm mad at you for right now. Are you dead at? Bro, Bret's not
Bret Hart has some of the greatest classics in the history.
That's what I'm saying right now. Look, the glasses fell down. That's how real it is. You think Bret's top 5?
Fuck yes.
Bro, we'll do this right now.
I want no part to this debate.
Yo, we can do that right now. The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, and I'll even put John Cena. Undebatably all better than Bret.
Better than Bret? Stop it.
Yeah. That's what it means.
No.
I say he's not top 5. That's what it means.
Hell no.
And John if you want to do one you can't defend even more, I'll take out Cena and I'll go Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan. You feel stupid right now.
We're talking about in-ring work.
No, we're not talking about in-ring work. We're talking about the best. You see?
I'm just making sure, right?
You want me to make sure. You're not, right? Because I just
should be a Rushmore guy.
Bullshit. I just called him in
I shouldn't say this in Black History Month. Hogan should be a Rushmore guy.
That bullshit.
Right? I'm not even going to repeat that again. But that guy, I just said he should be a Rushmore guy until that phone call. But that should not, if we're talking about body of work separating the artist from the art, there's no doubt that Hulk Hogan is on the Rushmore. I don't even like the guy after all. I know he don't like me, but I give respect where respect is due.
Bret's not on that Mount Rushmore. Don't lie.
He might not be in the Rushmore because
Absolutely not.
But John Cena, I would put Bret over John Cena. I mean,
never.
Yeah, Bret over Cena any day.
Never.
And then who came back with Hogan? Hogan is a legit Rushmore.
I'll take out Hogan and I'll go Hogan, Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Shawn.
The Rock is only on there for his promo and what he did for the Rock capitalized off Stone Cold. Who got hot first?
Well, you're saying you would replace and Gamage. Pay attention, because this is where we corner him in that bullshit. And
people are gonna say the Rock because the Rock's magnitude of
D-Rec TV Real, who clearly is your best friend. Fuck him too. I'm gonna catch him in that bullshit corner with you. You're saying you would take off the Rock and you would put Bret Hart?
If I'm putting in-ring ability and just wrestling, because the Rock transcended wrestling. Truly did. A couple of those other guys you did name too, but as far as better, I wouldn't. The Rock,
better, yes, but
the
that's
Rock
not the
isn't.
question. That's not the question. I said on that list: Hulk, Stone Cold, Rock, Undertaker, Shawn. Who are you going to take out and put Bret Hart?
I would take out Taker and put Bret.
I knew you were going to say that bullshit just so next week you could come back and say some different shit. And you know that's true.
If I take out Shawn and I take out Bret from the Undertaker's resume, he's got way less classics. Or like when people name classic matches, they're always naming them with the same guys. But they never name random, like people say Bret had a lot of classics.
Mankind versus Undertaker?
It's only classic because they damn near did stunt double shit. But nothing that the Undertaker, no one was like, damn, the Undertaker took like, it's what Mankind did that made that match crazy. You can't
crazy what you're doing right now. You really trying to
outplay
the Undertaker making
it's
the
truth.
It's not the truth. It's not the truth, but okay.
The Undertaker specialized in getting. Undertaker starts off in his first year, he gets a Hogan world title shot. Still no classic match to speak of. People just go his debut. But does anyone remember it as far as like, yo, you have to watch it? No. Undertaker didn't start getting, then they started putting him, you know when he started getting really hot, like as far as like having great matches, when they made gimmick matches for him. They put him with Yokozuna. Now, Yoko can fucking go. Yoko can fucking go.
Oh my god!
And they had great. They had great.
Find a way to bring in Yokozuna in this. You weird.
That's the Undertaker's first.
Everything you do is Yokozuna this. Yokozuna
He didn't have a classic with Jimmy Snuka at WrestleMania 8.
We're not talking about no Yokozuna HP. And Gamaj is sitting there laughing because he see me spitting the truth.
No, because Gamaj was probably just getting born. At this point, Gamaj was being launched up the vaginal canal into existence when this was happening.
You saying it? Okay, so hold on, rewind. So you saying Yokozuna got Undertaker hot? You see how crazy?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's his first classic match.
Yokozuna.
And that's not a bad thing because his first matches with Taker are like 93. He came into the WWE about 2 years before that. So I'm just saying, Shawn has classics starting at the Intercontinental title level. Bret has classics starting in his tag team realm. But when people really start to think about Bret classics, they'll tell you Bret Piper for the IC, Bret Perfect, Bret Bulldog for the IC belt was the main event of SummerSlam overseas with over 60,000 people in attendance.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about none of those matches you just named. I'm being real. Like, Undertaker got better matches than all those. What are you talking about, bro?
No, he doesn't.
Yes, bro.
You can say him and Shawn, right?
1 and 2 are debatably the best matches ever.
No debate for me. No debate for me. Those are really, really great.
Yeah. You got Undertaker.
Yeah, right. Watch this. And remember my point. Remove Shawn from Taker.
Why? Why? I don't even understand why. What's the point?
We're looking at when I said Shawn and Bret. When I said Shawn and Bret were 1A and 1B, I'm gonna prove a point. Shawn has great matches with a long list of people.
Bret is so trash that you have to remove Undertaker's most fire matches to even make it a competition.
I just remove one opponent. That's what you're doing. Surely, if he's so great, he can have fire matches with other people. Outside of Shawn, who's his next? Like, oh shit, you got to watch those. Maybe Brock or no Mankind, but it's for everything Mankind did.
Kane, Triple H,
he ain't got no classic matches with Kane, bro. None of them shit. Oh, okay, I'll give you Batista. I think he's got no. When you watch the Inferno match, nobody's like, oh, that shit was so.
Undertaker versus Kane. Look at that.
That shit. Even Dave Meltzer didn't give that shit no because it wasn't good. It was just the great storylines. He's very similar to the Ultimate Warrior. The Undertaker thrived off storylines for years because he's got some of the best of them. He's got some of the best.
How can you? This is. We might as well.
I'm not hating on Undertaker, but the Undertaker in the ring.
Hate on Undertaker for 10 minutes straight, then turn around and say he got some of the best storylines in the world.
Undertaker Brock. Early 2000, anytime Undertaker Brock was pretty good storylines. They had a couple of really good matches too, and I'm not knocking that. You some debatable classic, right? But again, when I remove Shawn and Bret from Undertaker's resume, it gets real thin as far as the classics. Yeah, you go Mankind, cool. I'm throwing that in there. But think about these. When you say these classics, it's half of these are gimmick matches. And we shit on Trick Williams. We shit on all these people who have to have gimmick matches because that helps to get people over because it hides the inability to wrestle. The Rock ain't no great wrestler, bro. He got way less classics than everybody. He just has aura.
I can say something?
Yes, sir.
All right, fuck everything you just said. Gamage, who do you think is better, Bret Hart or The Undertaker?
Like I said, I got no parts in this debate. This on y'all.
Nah, who do you think? Nah, we asking you. We need a third party. If you had to pick, you got to pick one. Bret Hart or The Undertaker?
Look, all I'm going to say is this.
Let me ask you 2 questions, Gamage.
Okay.
Right for that question. There are going to be 2 totally separate questions, yet the same, okay? You have to watch wrestling for 24 hours. You get one person's resume of matches to watch. Whose matches would you prefer to watch?
Definitely Undertaker. Are you kidding me?
Undertaker
You about to
or
watch
Bret?
a bunch of
Just the
old
matches. No
motherfuckers,
storyline,
Bret
just the
Hart?
matches.
You about to watch Bret Hart versus Doink the Clown over Undertaker? Undertaker's one of the most cinematic wrestlers there is. Gamage, if you front, I swear to God, my whole vision of you is going to change.
Yeah.
I might not even be able to listen.
24 hours straight, you got to watch nothing but these matches.
The fact that he wants to watch Bret Hart for 24 hours straight should prove that I'm right. Go ahead, Gamage.
This is hilarious. Man, look, all I'm going to say is this. If I'm going off of, if I got to go off overall impact, no, this is all I'm going to say. And that's why I won't get out of me. If I got to go overall impact, I feel like I have to say.
I see y'all in chat too.
Let me see. Grab the building. Overall, I'm going to say my preference, overall impact, would be Taker.
Okay.
There you go.
That's his honest opinion. I'm not mad because we're talking about great wrestlers.
Right there. That's what we need.
So, again, if we're going overall impact, and mainly for that, due to his character alone, that impact alone was a lot for the business. If I'm going just in ring ability only, then I have to say Bret.
No. See, we're not doing this bullshit that HP does where he starts adding circumstances and we got to do this. Just overall, if you had to pick one, that's it. If you had to pick one, Taker or Bret, who you picking?
If it's just overall, and I'm including every criteria, my preference would be Taker.
There we go. But
if
the thing is, you're not alone, bro. HP is the one who's bugging. He's trying to defend Bret Hart and say he's better than Taker. I don't know why, bro.
Because Bret literally is the better wrestler. So if I have to watch matches and not the story, like I just get the matches you put, I'm gonna pick Bret. I could watch Bret versus Diesel. I could watch Bret versus Bulldog.
Undertaker has the longest undefeated streak at WrestleMania.
And how many of those matches are great? Do you want to watch him versus Jimmy Snuka? Do you want to watch him versus
those matches are great, bro? So many of those.
You want to watch him hang the big boss?
So many of those matches.
Do you want to watch him versus Jake the Snake Roberts? Oh, maybe he kicks Edge's ass. Oh, how about he gets a streak ended by poor little Brock? Finally, he gets 2 with Sean. Hey, don't forget about Sid Justice
and never wrestled again. He got kicked in the face and never wrestled again. Undertaker, they had to drag him out the ring to stop him wrestling. And you talking about Bret Hart is better than watch your mouth, bro.
Undertaker's streak
will pull up and wrestle
okay, let's LeBron him.
If Undertaker heard you talking this shit, he would pull up right now and wrestle you. That's how we
get to Mark Calloway.
Bret Hart would not.
I ain't fucking with the Undertaker, but I'll beat the shit out of Mark Calloway.
Hey, one thing we can agree on. I ain't fucking with Mark Calloway either. Pulling up in a beanie during fucking Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, and I don't fuck with Mark Calloway either. I'll give you that. But Undertaker, he'll fuck you up, bro. He'll fuck me up. I ain't fucking with Undertaker. Mark Calloway ain't, bro. He gotta go away. But Undertaker is him, bro.
What am I on right here in this? I see. Oh, I think this is Twitter.
But overall, I think the Kliq was toxic, but it overall kind of helps. So.
No. You ain't gonna spit all that toxic bullshit and just walk out of here like that's okay. It absolutely isn't. let's be clear, because you bring up the WrestleMania streak. Those matches, a lot of those matches, he had Kane in there. Those aren't classics. They're just great storyline leading up to it. We got, I think it was WrestleMania. I don't even remember. It was like 14 when he went at Kane. It was great leading up to that shit. The match was all right. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't, you know what I mean? It was what it was. Everyone was waiting for Stone Cold versus HBK with Mike Tyson in that month. You know what I'm saying? But again, Bret has better matches, bro, period. On a week in, week out basis.
We debate that too. We could come with top 5 matches and I'll smoke.
No, you're gonna run out of tops when you we could go top 20.
First of all, pause. You just said I'm gonna run out of tops. You pause yourself when you're talking to a motherfucker from New York like that. Second of all, HP, you do this, you get yourself into these debates, you can't win.
What are you talking about?
He going 5 to 5.
Very winnable.
Undertaker is smoking, bro.
Undertaker, listen, if you got stuck in a room for 24 hours and got forced to watch wrestling, and they said, hey, you get a full catalog of just the matches. You're not getting the whole Monday Night Raw week. You're just getting the match from bell to bell. Who do
Definitely
you prefer
Undertaker,
to watch?
bro. First of all, Undertaker is going to have way more matches. Second of all, I'm going to be watching one of the best characters.
Come on, you talking about once a year Taker?
Before that. You hate
Bret was never in that status.
Let me get the bars off.
Because it doesn't make sense.
The problem
Taker did at least 6-7 years in a 1-year match status.
One of the best character matches, one of the best storylines. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna walk in and see you watching some weirdo in a pink and purple suit for 24 hours. I'm gonna be like, yo, this is not a real motherfucker. I'm gonna go back and watch that real motherfucker Undertaker because that's where the cool motherfuckers is. That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say, HP.
I cannot believe this.
Undertaker smokes Bret Hart any day. Bret Hart might not even be top 10, and I'll keep it real with you. I'll keep it real with you. He might not even be top 10. We don't have to get into this again, though. We already did this thing.
Say, you about to do the Sting argument again?
Oh, with Sting, I made it undebatable. Sting is like number 25, 26. You was there, Gamal. You saw what happened with Sting. By the end of that, motherfuckers was wondering if Sting was even a wrestler. They was like, yo, why do we like Sting so much? I had motherfuckers.
Nobody was wondering that.
Yes, you was. Yes, you was, bro. You seen it. I made that shit look good.
You are disenfranchised. Jesus Christ. Bret Hart ain't in the top 10?
He might not be. That's what I said. He might not be. He might not
What
be.
the fuck? How could you be on the Attitude Era podcast and think Bret Hart is not in the top 10?
He might not be. He might not be. We can make a debatable.
Even my wave cap is going back because it wants to get the hell out of here. This is not. This is diabolical. This is not right. Somebody has to stop this shit. Call the fucking police. Listen, okay.
Make a debate.
Let's get off the drugs for a minute.
Bret Hart
is debatably the guy who started the Attitude Era. You can debate Kevin Nash. You can debate Scott Hall. You can debate Stone Cold and Vince McMahon. No, you can't even debate Stone Cold because if you do, it's going to get crushed, to be honest. Because by the time Stone Cold's really getting in the swing of things and he makes his Austin 316 speech, there's already people who have done things to kind of kickstart the Attitude Era. It just depends on what's. Bret Hart is a living legend.
I can give you 10 better than Bret Hart right now.
No, you can't. Okay, let's hear this.
Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Stone Cold, The Rock, John Cena, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. We're going to go Andre the Giant. I'm going to go Randy Savage, and I'll go Dusty Rhodes. All better than him. I'm going to take out Dusty, and I'm going to put Triple H, because Triple H is definitely better than Bret Hart. And I know that
Yo,
hurts his soul.
hold on, time out. Time out. You talking about Triple H? The same dude who spent when the Attitude Era was popping, he couldn't even get a match with Bret.
I'd even put Roman in there better than Bret, for real. For sure. Bret ain't never did what Roman done. And Roman's still young. He's still got time to go. He's already surpassed. Bro, but you know what I don't get? You hate like the progression of this shit. It's normal for everything, like for every new era to be better. It's normal for every new era to be better than the era before that. That's normal.
Because I got to clear out my inside. Are we nuts? You could debate Roman Reigns on the Rushmore and not put Bret if you're talking about impacts to wrestling. I 100% get it. I wouldn't even argue. When you're just talking about straight up better, and you got to start talking numbers to try to justify, and you're talking about everything but in ring work, the argument is lost.
Oh, look, Vinny just asked. He said, Z, is Bret a top 10 technical wrestler? Yes. But if you just saying name the top 10 wrestlers ever, I wouldn't be mad if someone left Bret off that list at all. Not at all, bro. Not at all. Especially with how emotional he be these days. Not at all, bro.
So why does that impact his these days versus those days?
That definitely impacts it. But I mean,
if it did,
he was just giving shit to Undertaker for Mark Calloway. It definitely impacts it.
There's no way, yo. Yeah, it is crash out season.
Wow.
It is crash. This is diabolical. Do you hear this guy? He's saying this shit with a straight face that Bret ain't in top 10, which is insane.
Because you're saying that a top 10 can exist without Bret. And I think that not only can it exist without Bret, there's many that like it makes sense. Like I wouldn't even be.
So Z, let me ask you this: the 10 you mentioned, are you saying those are 10 clearly better, or it's debatable?
Let me see. Let me go through this.
Not going
ahead. Hulk Hogan, clearly. Ric Flair, clearly. Stone Cold, clearly. The Rock, clearly. John Cena, clearly. The Undertaker, clearly. Shawn Michaels, clearly. Roman Reigns, clearly. To me, Triple H, clearly. And then, I mean, Andre the Giant may be debatable, but I would say clearly.
Let me ask a question, right? And Vinny's asking it right now. You're talking about popularity?
I'm talking about overall, bro.
Because even The Rock, nobody ever.
The fact that you can even question Bret Hart's popularity should show you what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm talking about overall.
I mean, because the guys you're naming, you're like, all right, Stone Cold. Stone Cold accredits his career to Bret Hart.
That's cool. That's what you okay.
So the guy who made Stone Cold,
you see how the shit he says make no sense?
What do you mean it makes no sense?
Colonel Sanders learned how to beat
the man. Okay, you said Ric Flair, right? And you're saying it's everything. Do you believe Ric Flair when he says in order to be the man, you have to beat the man? Do you believe that?
I believe Ric Flair is undebatably better than Bret Hart. No question.
And do you believe that title wins and losses matter?
Somewhat, yeah.
Somewhat, yeah. Did you know in 1992 in a small town called
if it's in WWE for sure,
Bret Hart, it only counts in WWE, according to you. WWE 1992 Saskatchewan, Bret Hart defeats Ric Flair. WWE 1997, Bret Hart defeats Stone Cold. 1996, Bret Hart also defeats Stone Cold, and he makes Stone Cold in both of those matches. Survivor Series and WrestleMania 13. Stone Cold himself said without. Also, let's get into this.
You're not in this.
Undertaker wrestled some of his best matches.
Let me tell you something. February 11, 2026, Z the Dropout calls out King HP for that bullshit. You naming a bunch of dates and a bunch of matches that happened that I don't give a fuck about. Ric Flair is still better. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, HP.
I wouldn't even say Ric Flair is better, but overall body of work, I could say that.
If they made a list of the greatest wrestlers of all time, Picture that. Picture this. And
okay, let's chat GPT.
Hold on. Chat GPT. Disgusting.
It's unbiased.
Any further, because that should show you this chat GPT motherfucker loves Bret Hart. Go ahead.
Top 10 greatest wrestlers or WWE wrestlers?
About how much he loves Bret Hart, and he about to ask him Bret Hart.
I'm just gonna put. Can you see that?
Okay, what do you ask?
Do I need to put top 10 WWE wrestlers?
No, just put top 10 greatest wrestlers ever.
Greatest wrestlers. Okay, I'm typing the word ever. We're gonna see what comes up, and I'm gonna read this list verbatim.
This stupid fucking machine. By the way, I don't even agree with nothing this stupid machine says. I
think
it's unbiased.
Number one is Ric Flair.
I fucking look at that. And this stupid machine, I don't even agree with this.
I'm gonna read what it says because even my motherfucking AI knows. You see what this is? All right, King HP Crown. It knows. Dress with respect. You stepping into sacred territory with this one. Greatest ever, quote unquote, can mean different things. In-ring skill, drawing power, longevity, influence, cultural impact.
I don't give a fuck what this robot got to say. What's the list? Number one is Ric Flair. Number two.
So this list blends. I'm just giving you what it says so you don't be in so shock. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, my bad. You're right. I was bugging there. My bad.
So the list blends ring ability, star power, legacy, and impact on the business. Okay. Number one, it has Ric Flair. Why? 16-time world champ, main evented across 4 decades, elite promo, elite worker. Flair carried territories, made opponents look legendary, Mount Rushmore certified. Any disagreement there? Okay, moving on.
I don't agree with nothing this shit says, just off of principle, but I'm listening.
You just said Ric Flair.
I know, but fuck this robot. You be talking to this shit. Fuck these robots. They're gonna take over.
Well, fuck it. Ask your Legos. Ask the brick vibes.
Legos don't talk.
Because they know better.
You're right. You know what? Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I agree with it then. I agree with what it said.
Number 2, Hulk Hogan. Biggest draw in wrestling history, led 2 eras. 1990-80 Hulkamania boom, NWO heel revolution. Without Hogan, WWE does not go global. No argument for me.
Okay.
Number 3, Stone Cold. Face of the Attitude Era, the most electric anti-hero ever. Massive ratings, massive merch, cultural icon. Peak Austin equals nuclear. Okay. Number 4, The Rock. Why? Greatest promo ever. Mainstream crossover star, carried the Attitude Era alongside Austin. Rock vs. Hogan is still goosebumps. That's what it says. Taker. Why?
Right. Yo, ChatGPT kind of cooking right now. I have a feeling I'm gonna get mad at it. He's kind of cooking right now. Go ahead.
30-year career, the greatest character in wrestling history. The streak alone is mythological. Longevity plus reinvention plus aura. No. So far, is there any complaints? Okay.
No, I don't got any complaints so far.
No.
Number 6, Shawn Michaels.
Of course.
Mr. WrestleMania.
Be higher.
I mean, those top 5 is pretty.
I have a feeling. First of all, already undebatably, Bret's not top 5, so we can get that out of the way. I got a feeling this shit is gonna exclude Shawn Michaels, and John Cena, and if it does, I'm gonna flip out. But please continue.
Well, okay, so we know number 6 is Shawn Michaels. Let's go to the bottom. We'll go to 10, and we'll work our way that way. Number 10 is Kurt Angle.
Okay. I'm not mad at it. As long as Bret Hart's not there, I'm not mad at it.
Possibly the most naturally gifted wrestler ever, elite worker, elite promo, legitimate Olympic background, thrived in WWE and TNA. Number 9, Andre the Giant.
I told you. Bro, it's kind of
true attraction.
I feel like you did this because Bret is either 7 or 8, and he don't even deserve to be amongst these great wrestlers.
Global spectacle before wrestling was mainstream.
He probably twist his ankle when he get up to read and shit.
Oh, shit. Fucking machines. Number 8, John Cena.
Yo, ChatGPT is absolutely cooking right now. I take back everything I said. Even though it might still upset me, this shit cooked. This is a solid top 10. What's
Chat
7?
GPT doesn't know though. Like it's never
Whoa,
watched.
whoa, Jerry. You talking shit about Chat.
I'm gonna read this silly shit.
Who's number 7?
Why face?
Because you see this now he talking shit about ChatGPT. Now he talking shit. Now it don't know. Okay, go ahead.
Fucking bullshit. The face of the WWE for 15 years plus.
Right.
Merch King. Incredible longevity and big match resume. Modern era equivalent to Hogan/Austin.
Right. Who's number 7? Who's number 7? Who's number 7?
I take back everything I said. You know what I'm saying? I guess we're gonna have to go with something that Z said, and I'll finally give you your fucking kudos.
Yo,
I'm biased fucking
HP. Wait, HP. How did you write the question again?
I wrote at verbatim.
No.
Top 10 greatest wrestlers ever.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was trying to see what he wrote. That's
you
it.
sit there on mute the whole hour
this
and
is
a
the
half,
bullshit I'm
and then
talking
you
about.
want to speak up to try
I
and
only went
steal
to this.
I was on the rail there and try and take
how did you write it again? That's it.
I'm gonna remember that, Kamaj. I'm gonna remember that for all time. I'm
gonna ask him what he typed in. I just gotta make sure.
That's
it. Bro. That was it.
All right, who's number 7? Wait, who's number 7?
Number 7. Bret motherfucking Hart. You know what I'm saying? You see what it is. And I said, I agree because let's see what Z said. What did you just say about this? You take back everything you said? I agree. ChatGPT is cooking right now.
It was cooking. It was cooking until that Bret Hart shit.
It did its job. Bret Hart, number 7, technical excellence personified. Made wrestling feel real. Carried the WWE between Hogan and motherfucking Oh, now ChatGPT wrong. Now ChatGPT wrong.
No. You wrong. And Gamaz, I'm gonna remember that. I seen what y'all did there. You fucking interrupted him. You gave him time to check in the new shit. Put up a new prop.
You see what I did there? You see what I did there? You know what I'm saying? Because even the robot motherfucking knows Bret Hart not in the top 10 would be ludicrous. God damn it! Made wrestling feel real. Carry the WWE between Hogan and Austin areas. It says last line. You already know Bret's name belongs here. Bro, y'all better stop playing with these goats, or you're gonna be silent for the lambs.
You gave him the time to go type that in. Should we get to the shut the F ups now? Because I gotta shut the F up.
You do gotta shut the F up because that was some bullshit.
I gotta shut the F up to give out. I gotta shut the F up to give out.
I got my Mojo Brooks laugh. You know what I mean? Thank God. Calm down before the neighbors. Fuck them neighbors. I pay mortgage, goddammit.
The neighbor's gonna call.
Oh my Lord, my blood pressure coming down now because
today was a toxic night. Today was a toxic night. I'm not gonna lie.
I love these toxic. Oh, you want to do shut the F up?
Oh yeah, we can do. Let's close off on some shut the F ups. I got two. You got two? I got two. One is Bret Hart. Shut the F up. You be sensitive as hell. We spent this whole episode talking about it. You do all this sensitive shit. You gave us a great interview. I really liked it. But for this episode, because of Jerry, it's not personal with you. Because of Jerry, I'm gonna give you and Jerry a combined shut the F up. My last shut the F up, this person has gotten to shut the F up for me before. Is Gamage. He jumped in and he said that shit at the perfect time to get Jerry to cheat and change the little prompt on ChatGPT. So they working together clearly. Everyone gets to shut the F up today. Matter of fact, I got one last shut the F up, and it's to everybody. I got everybody shut the F up because I'm in no mood tonight. All right, it's on y'all. Y'all got to shut the F up.
Gamage, you got one? I think I kind of got one.
I mean, look, I didn't have one. I got a freestyle one now because it just came to mind.
Okay.
So it just came to mind. So I ain't have one, but my shut the F up is to Z because he gets things misconstrued, and there's a reason why Z's the last letter in the alphabet, and I'm gonna leave it there.
Oh! I see.
I can't see.
I see you.
I gotta see that shit in 4K. I gotta see that shit in 4K.
All right, I want no smoke, Gamaj. I'll take my matter of fact. I got another shut the F up, and it's also to Z. I take back the Gamaj, shut the F up. I want no smoke. So Z, shut the F up. That's my last one. Jerry, you got any shut the F up for the night?
Oh man.
I don't know how you gonna follow that up, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to be quiet, you know what I'm saying? I obviously one goes to Z. One goes to Z.
I think everyone had to shut the F up for Z tonight, including
when you don't put Bret Hart. I get perform. If you pick Taker over Bret, I'm not mad at it. I just want to dig into your brain a little bit to find out the whys, right? And if you like gimmick, digging in your brain. It's not like getting brain. Digging in your brain. If I'm getting brain, that's not a pause. I'm getting brain. Sure to giving me brain.
Oh my god, what is happening?
But ain't like that's what we want. Okay, pause. Yeah.
I'm like, this ain't helping HP.
Yeah, it definitely didn't.
Fast forward.
But my next shut the F up isn't to a person. It's to I saw a blog that said Roman versus CM Punk versus Finn Balor for WrestleMania should go down. Finn deserves his moment. We have to stop. And this is, I guess, the IWC, and I'm a part of the IWC, right? Just like everybody else is. But we have to stop saying everybody deserves something. Because everybody in the wrestling business works. They all grind. They all take bumps. You be like, oh, some take more than others. Let me tell you something. Oh, I got two. I just thought about this one. Oh, shit. But Finn Balor has not been worked up to be in Mania and the main event level. And another match, sure. Should he involve himself in the main event? I could see that. But to be outright, also, we got Punk versus Roman versus Seth last year. This would feel like a Temu version because where you did with Finn over the last year and 2-3 years, you've stepped on him. He doesn't have many victories at all this year. He doesn't feel hot. You just threw him in there off a sympathy match because CM Punk knows his body of work in the past. So it's very hard to ignite. You got to get guys hot. WrestleMania should be about the biggest matches possible. I don't want to always say fan service, but yeah, a little bit of that. So Roman versus Punk is it. If Finn interferes, I could see that. And that leads to either a Roman versus Punk, a Roman versus Finn feud, a triple threat. But just inserting Finn right now will kind of cool off because Roman has no problem with him. And to try to bring up some old stuff, come on, this feels forced. My second shut the F up. It's whoever, I don't even know who this is to. The Vision sucks. We're done here.
Oh,
Damn.
The Vision is toast.
He just buried the whole group.
Shut the F up. Yeah,
no, I did not bury the whole crew. Let me be specific. And I would never want to bury a wrestler because I like Bronson Reed and I hate the fact that he's not running the mid card right now. So then you could have said, okay, 2 guys are down. Guess who's going for world title and getting the world? But to do it now, let me be clear. This is 2026. Remember these dates and Google them and check me if I'm lying. January 1st, January 3rd, January 4th were the only times this year in 2026 that Bronson Reed, big Bronson Reed, has gotten a victory. Those matches were tag matches in house shows with Braun Breaker. Meaning this, and he's had 2 world championship opportunities on house shows overseas versus CM Punk. That the reason I'm bringing this up. You haven't made him look strong on air or off air. I bring this to my point. Now you're stuck because your 2 top guys of the Vision both got hurt and you brought in another guy and you've made Bronson Reed feel like a sideshow gimmick. And now you're stuck. Now Paul Heyman's going to look like he's cooled off and he doesn't have the mojo anymore because he's stuck with a bunch of ragtag individuals. So everybody in WWE creative that can't figure out what to do with people, shut the F up. Get your people hot. Get them in matches. Your heels can win matches. It don't need to be. Bronson Reed should have at least majority victories this year. Not losing week after week to Penta or the LWO or CM Punk in every single house show. The fact we haven't seen him pin somebody in 2026 is insane. He beat Roman Reigns, and what happened? Nothing. Creative, do better.
Hey, I agree with you, and also it's real because he called them ragtags. I ain't heard that insult since 1938, so if he pulled that out, this shit is serious. But what y'all got going on before we get out of here? Y'all know I got the Brick Vibes, a lot of cool shit coming out. Make sure y'all tuned into Attitude Era Podcast. iBattle TV, the 30's got a big announcement coming out soon. Make sure y'all follow that. What you got, King HP?
Hey, tap in. We're gonna be going live this week at some point on Hall Preview, so make sure to hit the notification bell. Subscribe to the channel over there. We've been pretty busy with chemistry homework. I gotta get off here and do chemistry homework.
Mm-hmm. That's why they call me the dropout. I don't do homework.
I hate this shit.
Gamaj, what you got? Besides
appreciating
pictures with everybody in the world.
Man, look, I'm appreciating the fact it was not -5 degrees out here. That's what I'm appreciating.
Oh my God. It's been nasty work. It's been nasty work, bro. This is the kind of weather that the fucking Starks was waiting for in Game of Thrones. The winter has come, bro. Fuck coming. The winter is coming. Winter is here.
I think Saturday I'm gonna do a TIP versus 50 breakdown because we did talk about that on Monday. Matter of fact, Gamaj and
50,
Z.
Only HP would be crazy enough to put TIP against 50. 50 will smoke TIP. That's an easy dub for 50 right there.
First of all, I actually even wanted to
Hold on, Smoke Lean is one of my favorite songs ever. Let your shoulder.
But you know what's crazy? 50 has a direct rebuttal for shoulder lean in You Don't Know. His line is You Don't Know. That's the song with I ain't shoulder leaning, I ain't dancing and popping, I'm either bobbing my head or I'm just standing there watching. Damn. Was that a shot at T.I. then? And we just didn't pick up on it?
Yeah, I'll break it down.
I don't know. But I feel like
respectfully, I don't think 50 was focused on T.I., bro.
I don't think he ever was, but I think he was. 50 is very observant. Let's be clear. If you think 50 runs hip-hop from 2003 till, let's say, 2004 or 5, debatable. 2006 is clear T.I. That's the year he drops King. That's the year we get the movie ATL. That's the movie all of a sudden. That's the time we see T.I. all of a sudden doing commercials. He was everywhere that year. Everywhere. Let me see you bounce right till he had Young Dro drop. He was all over TV that year. 2006 was the year of T.I. What you know about that did very well. That was like his huge, massive hit. It really set him apart as an elite. And 50 no longer ever got as to the heights that he was in those first few years. But those first few years were jam-packed with material. And he always had a little.
I might have to tap in when you do the verses and see what's up.
Yeah, I think Twitter is the best because you can actually play the songs. I think I might have to talk to some people to see who will go against me and who we represent, but they got bangers on both parts. I listened to that on my drive to Georgia, and I'm thoroughly impressed. It's not as clear as you think because remember, regionals is a thing. So as many people in New York were going to say 50, as many people in Atlanta, but 50 was a global phenomenon too. T.I. was never a global phenomenon, and I can speak to that because I've been around the world. 50 was truly a global phenomenon. Him and Tupac, a little bit of Jay-Z. Yeah.
Bro, because I was going to say, Get Rich or Die Trying, that album is universally over. I don't know if T.I. has an album.
No, he doesn't. But T.I. has way more and high magnitude womanly songs. Like that song with Justin Timberlake, Blurred Lines with Robin Thicke, that went massively over.
He got sued for that shit, though. He got sued. He got sued. He got a big lawsuit for that shit.
But I'm sure he would play the song.
They
if
hit
it comes
him
to
with the
beating
whole
50,
book for that shit.
like 50 also has things like, and this is the craziest part. People don't count it as a song, but it truly is. When he plays that power intro,
Yeah.
they say this is a big rich town. The whole crowd will chant that shit because everybody watches Power. People who don't even like 50 watch Power. And when he changed that theme song, he got shitted on and he changed that shit back.
Yo, 50 smoking T.I., but I gotta tap out, y'all. Attitude Era podcast. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna see
Yes,
y'all
sir.
next time, next Wednesday.
Yeah, Z. We're gonna see you Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see Z Wednesday, goddammit. And I ain't like that. I ain't like that. You want to hijack the show. If we cut off, you know who did it. Because that's just some Z shit. He gonna run promos without trying to. First of all, Bret Hart top 10. We got that clear. I think it was lost in the sauce, but Bret Hart is top 10. And Sting was top 20. I think we did kind of get that clear too. He tried to use an argument and bring in Dusty Rhodes and da-da-da-da, but all these people made their bones outside of WWE. So it only matters in WWE, bro. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm still never gonna agree with that. I still look at things outside of WWE.
No, if you don't look at things outside the WWE, you're not a real wrestling fan. It's okay to be a WWE fan and be like, look, I don't watch other things. I don't watch other things like I should. I watch the matches when I hear about them. I go watch them on YouTube. There's a lot of things I didn't watch in the context of time. Meaning, when Wrestle Kingdom went down, I didn't see it in live. I had to watch it back, finding out about it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you watch something in real time, it's a different feel. It's a totally different feel. Shawn Michaels was a rock star in 95, 96, 97. Like he was larger than life. And you can pick guys in WWE right now who are very popular, top 3, top 5 guys, and some of them don't even hold a candle to Shawn. And just have public opinion, because we didn't have internet. And that's another thing. Times change. You didn't have 24-hour access to your superstar. That restriction builds like desirability. You see what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Shawn was one to be desired. Bret was one to be desired because you're not seeing him 24/7. Then they're tweeting after the match. And then you're seeing them under the ring posting on Twitter, and you're following their live under the ring, waiting for the time to come out. And you see them on a ring. Like, no, that was not a thing. We only saw him on Monday night. His face in Sonny's bosoms. You know, when Bret was in that wheelchair and he stood up, he's like, "You like to hit me, wouldn't you? You like to hit me." And then Raw cut off because they went over the time limit. Vince was pissed. We had to wait till next Monday. They had to start the show with the end of last week's show because when that super kick happened and that rundown and then Stone Cold, all that was missed. We didn't see none of it. We had to wait a week. Oh, Vinny, definitely DM me. Mike, if you got to, yeah, we can, because that's how I made my bones into podcasting, was doing that on Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where we did R. Kelly versus Michael Jackson, and I had to represent Michael Jackson, and I spent my whole 3 days of like a week going around my job because I was in the military at the time, so I was getting people from all over the country. Where are you from again? Yo, R. Kelly, Michael Jackson. What was that? You know what I'm saying? Just to get ideas of what people would like from all, because a lot of people are just localized, so they have a localized brain without regarding. There's a whole country, right? You know what I'm saying? Like Jeezy versus Gucci is great because they're both from the Atlanta area. But that versus doesn't do the same type of numbers as, like, when you talk Locks and Dipset, there's a lot of people who didn't watch it. Why? Because it's New York versus New York. You do one region versus another region, lots of people will tap in. Lots of people. I don't want to see Dre versus Kanye. It's not as good as you think. It's not as good as you think. Dr. Dre is a great producer, bro, but he damn near, I don't want to use certain words because they're very degrading. People always say he's the greatest, right? But if I have a whole playlist dedicated to the songs that got sampled, and if I played you, okay, I'll give you a sample of it, right? Let me go to my where is it? Hold on. Crazy samples. Okay. Just to give you a taste of it. This is the next episode, okay? The next episode. Oh shit. I gotta turn my volume up. All right. Remember the next episode. That's the song that was sampled. Now I'm going to play the next episode. My point is nothing but a G thing. You want to hear nothing but a G thing?
Top 3 greatest track ever in hip hop.
Oh shit! Let me pull up the song. Leon Haywood. That's the song it samples. Now let me play nothing but a G thing. When most people sample, I have a whole playlist of songs and a song they sample, so you can hear like damn. Certain people took a little part, a horn. Aretha Franklin, one of the most. Oh my gosh, I have to find the part that she actually. You'll never recognize this song, right? So. Oh, I should have gave you the song first. Of the truth, without the melody. My bad. Man, that's okay. Here we go. She's gonna say, "Listen to the melody." All right, listen to the melody, right? You heard her say that, right? Listen to the melody. That gets turned into Onyx Last Days. South Suicide Queens. All niggas. Got up all your own. The they switch the pitch. So what I'm saying is, when you take little things, sample it, you still got to do all. Versus Dre, who literally took like damn near everything. It sounds damn near the exact same, and he just spiced it. It's hard for me to give you more credit than other producers. Who I took her singing, listen to the melody, and I turned that into something that's deemed a classic. You know what I'm saying? Beat. I didn't even use the horns. I didn't use the drums. I didn't use the snare. I didn't use. Yeah. So I don't think Dre is not great. I'm not saying that. Because he definitely has an ear for music. Those songs are available for anybody to sample. But I am going to say he's not as high on my list as like a DJ Premier or even a Kanye West. And he does crazy samples too. But anything you got, Gamaj?
No, that's about it for me.
Yeah, I'm about the same. Well, y'all know what it is. Friday, the recap will be SmackDown. The big triple threat elimination chamber opportunity match is happening this Friday as Sami Zayn takes on Jacob Fatu, takes on Cody Rhodes. So make sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share, hit the notification bell, and we will see y'all Friday. Bret's top 10, Sting top 20.